is Cassidy, and I'm going to be your student nurse today. Is it okay if I perform a hair, skin, and nails assessment on you?
Yeah.
Okay. So first I'm going to perform hand hygiene, and I'm going to start out by asking you a couple questions. So do you have a history of skin cancer?
I don't think so.
Okay. And how often are you exposed to the sun?
Every day.
Okay. Are you using sunscreen?
Never.
Okay, so I recommend that you use sunscreen on your face and on your body to prevent you from getting any type of skin cancer.
That's good.
And are you using any tanning beds?
Every day.
Okay, so I also recommend you trying to stay away from those. They have other ways to tan, such as the fake tan that's more healthier for you and your skin.
Never.
Okay. Next, I'm going to move on to inspecting the hair. So I'm looking at the color of his hair. It's brown, which is his natural color. The distribution of his hair is normal. I'm looking for any balding, which I don't see any. Next, I'm going to palpate the scalp. I'm feeling for any bumps. I don't feel any bumps. I'm feeling the hair. The hair feels healthy and normal. I don't feel any dryness or brittleness. I'm looking in the hair for any lesions or infestations. I don't see any of that. Everything appears to be perfectly normal. Next, I'm going to inspect the skin. I'm looking at the color of his skin. I'm looking for any cyanosis, jaundice, pallor, or erythema, which I don't see. His skin color appears to be normal for his ethnicity. Next, I'm just going to inspect the skin for any freckles, moles, birthmarks, bruises, lesions, anything like that. So I see a few freckles on his face, and I see a mole right here on his neck. Have these been here?
Yeah.
Have you noticed any change in color or size? Okay. They are less than 6 millimeters, so I'm not too concerned about them. Going through A, B, C, D, E, I don't see anything that kind of raises a red flag. Next, I'm going to look at his arms. See just a freckle here, nothing major. Okay, I do see a scar here. So when did you get this scar?
As a kid.
Okay. Was it surgery? Did you have surgery?
Yeah.
Okay. So I do see a pretty pronounced scar here, actually from a messed up surgery when he broke his arm as a kid. But he's had it for a while and no problems with it. And
Don't touch it. That's a burn.
oh, and then I see sorry. And then I do see a burn here on his arm. So where did you get that?
I was cooking French toast today.
Okay, so he has a burn from cooking French toast.
I made an owie.
Okay. Just a burn here. Can't really do anything about that. Next, I'm looking at his legs. I see a couple bruises. You know how you got these bruises?
Lifting heavy.
Okay. So just normal bruises from everyday guy things. He was lifting weights.
Amen, brother.
I don't see anything abnormal. I would check the front of his chest and his back, looking for any moles or anything unusual, but I'm not going to have him take his shirt off. But I would be going through my A, B, C, D, E, any asymmetry, weird borders, color, diameter, and any evolvement or change in the moles. And if I did suspect something abnormal, I would further evaluate. But as far as what I do see right now, I don't see anything abnormal, just normal freckles, moles on the body. Next, I'm going to move on to skin, turgor, and mobility. So mobility being how easy the skin is to pull up, and then turgor being how fast the skin goes back down. So I'm just going to go under the clavicle here. Okay, the skin was very easy to pull up, and it quickly went right back down, indicating that he's not dehydrated. Next, I'm going to assess his skin and feel his skin for temperature. So I'm going to use the back side of my hand. Skin is warm and dry, with the skin being soft and thinner in these areas and thicker on the palms. And looking at the palms, he does have some calluses just from weightlifting, but nothing to be concerned about. And his I do feel that his feet are a little bit colder than the rest of his body, which is a normal finding as well. Next, I'm going to move on to looking at the nail beds. So I'm looking at the nails, and they appear to be pink. The nail beds are firm. I'm going to check capillary refill. Capillary refill is normal, less than 2 seconds. I'm looking at the angle of the nail, which is less than 160 degrees, indicating that he has no clubbing, which could indicate prolonged hypoxia. I'm looking at this hand. Again, the nail beds are pink and firm. Checking the capillary refill, which is less than 2 seconds. The angle of the fingernail is less than 160 degrees, normal finding. I would also do that on his feet, but he's wearing socks right now, and it's a little bit hard to show you that angle. But I would again check for capillary refill on his toes. Don't normally assess the clubbing on the toes, but I would just make sure that I don't see anything abnormal or any fungal infections on his feet or anything like that. But everything appears to be normal, and he's very healthy. And that's the end of my hair, skin, and nails assessment.
Why don't you like actually